Glenn Powell, if you're listening,
Wow.
I am available. I am also a Texan. I live at the tip, just the tip. Please come through. I also love movies. I'm a God-fearing girl. I love my parents and Texas style chili. I make a really good batch of that. So yeah. I make good cornbread. I make really good green chili and chicken enchiladas. I just made a whole batch of tamales over Christmas. So
Okay.
I will make sure you are fed.
I don't get it. You see, phase 1, collect underpants. Phase 2, phase 3, profit. Oh, I get it. No, you don't, fat ass.
Here we go. GCA, yes. GCA. See, I told
the GCA stream is called the Late and Gay podcast or whatever.
I'm glad you guys
get away with that.
They purposely start late.
GCA
and gay.
Late gay, dropping rhymes that slay. In the golden era, where the real ones play. GCA crew, keeping it true. Spitting dope lines till the break of day. Back in the day, we had the style. Retro beats with that smooth vinyl dial. Flow so fresh, lyrics so tight. Represent the essence, shining so bright. Golden era, where the legends reside. Late and gay, taking you for a ride. GCA, bringing the classic sound. Hip-hop pioneers holding the crown. Golden era, where the legends reside. Late and gay, taking you for a ride. GCA, bringing the classic sound. Hip-hop pioneers holding the crown.
Hello and welcome everybody to episode 53, year 2 of Late and Gay with the GCA.
Year 2?
It's
Year
official.
2. Yep.
Last week was year
Whoa.
1 anniversary.
Yep.
Oh, so we're trying to travel around to the sun again. Another year around the sun. Let's go.
Yep. So I would like to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for all the support last week. That was insane. It was super fun, and we're going to have some more fun this week. I am Mo Zamboni. I am on the Monday Hangover. I am also on ABF Off the Hip, which is usually my face hurts after that one, whether I'm angry or laughing or both. It depends on who's dropping the memes or who's making fun of me. But I've also been doing Midnight's Edge After Dark. But this is always the best place to be is Wednesday nights, about 10 minutes after the bottom of the hour, 8 o'clock. It's super fun. So anyways, without further ado, ABF, how goes the battle, sir?
Great. Speaking of battles, D-Day Cobra and McCock came into my stream and had a membership off. And I think they both got knocked down. But
Hold on.
I was left with 100 memberships because of that.
You mean to tell me that Jeremy had a one-on-one with McCock, which would be your cock?
I was going to say, Nomi, I didn't think you had.
Well,
Dang.
It goes deeper. Yeah, it goes deeper than that because McCock is still rocking the ABF face on the dildo in his avatar. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Thanks.
Oh my god.
But no, it's great having Cassy on here. She's been in the Discord for a while, and it's awesome to finally get her on stream.
Hey,
Absolutely.
thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, and then we have the VTuber form,
Yes.
the more debaucherous form of Hayden Wavy. I don't know. It's neck and neck. It's like 1A and 1B. Hayden Wayne.
You guys will end up getting the bedroom eyes like this all night. But it is today was my last day at work for my 2 weeks being at work. So next week I'll be back live and in person. But I get to drive home tomorrow. So it's been a very long 2 weeks. I'm just happy to be here hanging out with you guys to finish out my couple of weeks at work.
Awesome. Pleasure to have you here. Hopefully you can find your Saratoga soon. So and then we have Nomi, the expert cook, apparently, who's yes, it looks glorious. I'm very hungry right now, but how are you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing really good, guys. I don't know how much I can express this, but this dish that I made, which is blackened chicken with bow tie pasta, it's stirring my affections for Jesus. That's how hard this dish is slapping right now. Like I seasoned it perfectly well, not too salty. You got some good pasta. It's not like melty in your mouth. It's just like, yeah, it's good. So yeah, I wish I can give you guys a bite. And then before you leave, before you walk, I'm gonna show you guys my party trick. So yeah, yes, an open can of soda. Hold on.
Yeah.
No.
I'm always down to party. That's how.
All right. On next week's episode, she's gonna shotgun a pop, a whole 2 liter. Yeah.
What's pop?
What's pop?
Soda.
But if the money is right, if I
Yes,
see
better.
those gifted members here on the GCA, let's see if we can get to $300. I'll do it. I'll do it next week.
You'll shotgun a 2 liter.
I'm not afraid of a challenge.
That's right.
All right.
Have you seen her eat donuts?
Yeah.
I've seen her eat. Yes.
I can eat like
can
10
do
more
it.
plates than Dermy Wormy and
Yeah.
eating Brazilian meats. And I ate like 5 bags of donuts, more like 3 more than Dermy. So yeah, I'm not afraid.
Oh.
Where do you get all that? How do you have so many things?
How did you get the Taco Bell? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
let's
Yo quiero, Taco Bell.
All
Next
right,
week on Nomi's Race to Diabetes.
it's all healthy, it's all organic. I use
And the
clean
person that would
ingredients, guys.
probably be taking care of her at the meetups, Lady Medea. How you doing?
Yeah, no kidding. It looks like she's getting ready for the meetup, opening all those soda cans. Although I'm no dentist, can't help her with that.
Mhm.
So, listen, girl, if you lose your front teeth, you're not gonna be really that attractive anymore. But I don't know.
It depends on what parts of Texas you're in.
I was gonna imply something, but I decided not to. If I don't have front teeth, but let's go on. Medea.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's my girl. All right. Well, anyways, life is good here as we continue a streak of shitty movies. Getting ready to go and see Minecraft. I can't wait.
Oh,
Of course, that was sarcastic. Yo, Pops. Perfect. Thank you. So, yeah, that's this week on the plate. I already ruined my mood. I'm sorry.
That's all right. And then we have Yo Pops, who has shot through his entire allotment of sound effects in the first 5 minutes of the show.
Worth it. Worth it. I don't care. I'm still going. Keep the
I
show
know.
going. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, sir? Saw you streaming earlier.
Yeah. I started playing Schedule 1 on the advice of some degenerates that I know, and my God, it is an awesome game. I actually halfway through because I beat Duke Nukem because it's like the original's like the first 3, and then there's like some extra levels. I think I got to like 2 of the levels. I was like, fuck this, I want to play Schedule 1. I just like cut it. I actually made a freaking thumbnail like midstream, like while I was streaming, and then like I redid everything and then just started streaming Schedule 1. So I'm gonna play it afterwards too, after we're done streaming. So,
Nice.
we're gonna stream. So
And then the person cosplaying as the sketching of the Unabomber, Mexican Italian Hoodie D. How you doing, sir?
Hello. I'm doing good today. Monday night, I wasn't really on socials at all. I opened up X and I see Spider-Man 4 got a title. I was like, okay, that's not bad news, right? I can work with that. Then I see John Boyega calls out the Star Wars community, and I was really upset. I almost cried. So I have a lot to say about that when we talk about it.
Absolutely, and we shall get to that, no doubt. And Nagrinol.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was up till 4 in the morning watching Solo Leveling. Really sick anime. It's actually a Korean anime, but it really holds up. It's one of the best I've seen. If you're into anime, definitely check that out. Especially if you're a gamer, it's definitely really good, really good. Other than that, just streaming on YouTube and Kick and Off the Hip with ABF. Well, Trigger Happy, which was right before this, but okay, Nerd Wars.
We evangelized Schedule 1 to Yo Pops and Nerd Wars last night.
I need more.
And then, last but not least, our special guest, friend of the Discord, friend of the channel. Sorry, Cassy Soba. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Again, thank you guys for having me on. Appreciate it.
Nice. See, I'm jealous. Some girls can pull off the aside from hypnotic, pull off the extra stuff. I can barely do earbuds. So
I'm not a furry. Not a furry. Okay.
Okay.
I face the allegations every week, Cassie.
Well,
just
we'll wait.
Okay.
Just wait and see. We'll wait and see how we are when we get to Secret Memer. All right, we'll see if you're a furry or not. But anyways, thanks for coming on. So before we get into it, as we always do, yes, risk it. What's up, my good man? We are going to go through the super chats here, and Yo Pops, why don't you take it away?
All right, let's go. Let's see who we got up here in the shoot over here. Cornboy, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you so much for the support. How you doing, Cornboy? Hope you are doing well, man.
Yo.
Oh, that's right. It's always the thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Here we go. Here's let's see, a Graph Web, $2. Hey, how you doing, Graph Web? Here we go. Always wise words from Graph Web. For fuck's sake, hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Let's go. All right, here we go. Okay, yo, Joseph A, aka Vatlaw. What's up, Vatlaw? Vatlaw, how you doing, homeboy? $5. Here we go. There's a misconception about the show's name. Thinking the show is by design not allowed to start on time. If the show is on time, it's gay and gay. Well, I don't know.
That's hard to argue that one.
Yeah, got us there.
Very astute.
Let's see. Yeah, Maximus BT.
All right,
99 cents. Thank
that's
you,
for it.
Maximus. Interesting. Nice pick.
I look.
That out.
What was Mo doing just there?
He keeps showing Breeze feet. I'm going to show him my awful injured
No.
ass.
No.
It was
I'm
so
not-
white, my eyes hurt.
Whose feet? Mo's feet. I said, whose feet?
He's in the wrong stream. He's supposed to be in
Yo,
Ryan's stream.
Get it out of here. There we go.
Okay, is that good? You got your 99 cents worth, Maximus. Don't say I don't treat you right. Okay. Nerd Wars. I know I pulled it up earlier, but we do have to pull it up again because and it's $5. Thank you so much, Erdwin. Thank you so much. Buy schedule one. 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 Buy it. It's a good game.
It sounded very authoritarian when you said it that way.
Sound like you're more from the
On
north
the
than the
9.
south.
Don't make me start showing my love for you guys. Don't let me start throwing my hearts out to you guys, all right?
We can't resist now.
Okay. Let's see. Isaac, 556 by 45 for a $2 super chat. What's going on, Isaac? How you doing, boy? StreamYard is asshole. Yes, it is.
And I'm going to do an expose, Jessica. Expose on it, and we're going to try all of the popular options, and we're going to run them through their paces for an hour stream on my channel, Mo Zamboni. So I'm going to pay the money so that you don't have to StreamYards, because StreamYard is asshole. Go ahead.
It is asshole. Let's go. Let's finish this one right up here. Wolfblade, Canadian 2. How you doing, Wolfblade? Rest in peace to Batman, Doc Holliday, Iceman, Val Kilmer. Yes, sir. Hold on. I got one.
Man.
I have a Top Gun shirt, but I don't know where it is. Dang it. I should have looked for it.
ABF, you're dangerous.
Oh my god, I saw the most untasteful April Fool's joke yesterday, and it actually got me. And I'm not easily offended by things, but somebody said "Goodbye, Maverick" with a picture of Iceman with Val Kilmer, and the people in the comments were losing it. And this person was just like, "It's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke," like responding on everybody who was like, "The fuck are you talking about? That's Iceman. That's not Maverick." It was rough to see, because I was like, man, what? That's the definition of too soon.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I need to rewatch that movie. One of the best soundtracks of all time, by the way, is Batman Forever. One of the only serviceable, tolerable U2 songs is on that soundtrack.
I really liked him as Batman. I thought he did a good job.
He's
He's a lot better than Clooney. It's like,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I think with your ears on your headset, Cassy Soba, no offense, I think you'd be a better Batman than George Clooney. But
I think anybody would.
But the George Clooney movies were fun. Like they were very comic-y and they were fun.
so when
I
you do
still
your
like
top 5 lists of the best Batman, make sure that Cassie is right above George Clooney at all times.
Yeah, you got it.
To my mascot.
But
Which
anyways,
one had the bat card? Remember that one? He like pulls it out. The
that was
credit card.
That was Clooney.
Yeah, that's Clooney.
Yeah.
We also got the bat nipples without. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, the bat nipples is right.
I remember the first time I noticed the bat nipples, and it was when they were climbing on the side of that fucking building, and I was like, "Wait, are those nipples?"
It was at that point I know I wanted to be a VTuber.
That's when the channel came to you, late and gay.
Yes.
The name.
we have to stick to it.
So I think that's it. Did we cover the this wonderful donation by this wonderful channel I've not heard of?
Not yet. I was gonna let's get to that. Who are these guys?
Those guys.
Who are these people? Yeah.
The GCA.
GCA, 5
Gay people,
GCA
though.
memberships, huh? They stole our name. What are you doing?
Make sure you thank us for the 5 gifted memberships. You will be banned. Forever.
Yeah, I did Vatlaw. Vatlaw
Finger
just
on the
said
trigger.
Hayden just gave us 2
Need a
clips in
hammer.
1 sentence. I know. I got to do it sometimes, man.
Nice. Thank you for the almost 60 people that are watching us right now on YouTube. God bless you guys. Like, seriously.
Hell, welcome, guys.
I can only imagine it's Cassie in her headgear. She is just bringing all the people in. So they're like, it's the better Batman than George Clooney. But
Well,
thank you for
actually,
all the...
Catwoman.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
All right. Very well. So without further ado, we will get into the thoughts that are on everybody's mind. That is like really, and I'm not going to say the rest of it, but it is John Boyega is back in the news because apparently he's not popular enough without going down the same road and playing the same old tricks. John Boyega attacks Star Wars fans over perceived racial prejudice, no longer blaming Lucasfilm or Disney.
He only did that for half a second, and then he immediately heel turned onto it's the people who watch, because he wasn't calling us Star Wars fans. He was calling us racist and saying that they hate black people in Star Wars, and he's just doing that again because he's trying to get his name out there, when in reality we all wanted the character of the turn from Stormtrooper to getting turned into a Jedi to then fighting the person that was causing him all of this grief as he was a Stormtrooper. And we wanted to see good character development from this, and we got nothing. And it's all thanks to the executives and the Disney Star Wars fans that loved his character and also didn't show up.
Yeah, was it us? Did we shrink him on the Chinese posters? Oh wait, that was Disney.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Went the way
You're
of
not
Hollywood.
wrong, and I think I have a different perspective than most people on this particular topic. I was 17 when Force Awakens came out. A bunch of friends and I, all nerds, hype Star Wars is back. Before the movie even came out, Finn was the poster boy. He was on all the marketing material. He was everywhere. Like Hayden said, everyone wanted him to go from a Stormtrooper, this character development, to a Jedi who eventually fights Kylo Ren in the First Order. Most people liked him. I don't know where he's getting the vibe that people didn't like him. I don't recall us going online and talking shit about John Boyega's character. If anything, I don't know if you guys watched the Rise of Skywalker, but he was barely in it. Like, he was barely in the film. That's not on us.
No, I didn't watch it.
No, so
no, did I? So, go ahead. Hey,
I was going to say, people did talk shit on his character because his character was poorly written. It wasn't people talking shit on John Boyega, and he took it all extremely personally. and thought that it was just because, you know, it was the way he acted or something like that. And that's how he started off complaining about it. And then he turned it into a classic race grift where, oh, just because I'm black, people don't want to see my character. And it's like, bro, we were rooting for your character the entire time. What are you talking about? We ended up hating your character because it wasn't written well.
But he was thrown to the side. That's what happened to him.
If
Yeah,
only
but
he
here's
was
the-
cast as Rose Tico's character instead. You know.
Yeah, and here's
Yeah.
the thing: people don't
Question here.
remember, like some of us that were around for the original trilogy and the prequels and all that stuff. People were like, they were like much like Snoke and much like Rey. We were looking at Finn as like, is that you know, is that Lando Calrissian's son or grandson, or is it somebody? Is it like, who is he related to? Like, it has to be somebody that's like familiar with the Force or no. Like, people were coming up with fan fiction inside their heads or trying to like connect the dots at the beginning.
Yeah.
And Finn was because in the trailer, he wields the lightsaber as Kylo Ren fires up his, you know, yes, I know. As he fires up the crackling lightsaber, which is just a gimmick at this point. It was kind of cool at that point, but we thought that he was going to be way more important. But I liked him, and I thought he was hilarious in the movie. I thought he was good, you know, especially when he's like, "We'll just use the Force," and Han Solo is like, "That's not how this works." Like,
How the Force works.
it's not. Yeah, it's not how the Force works. You know.
I don't remember a conversation about him being like Lando's kid or anything like that. Like, I'm sure it happened, but I remember looking at it and talking with my friends and being like, oh, it's like another Luke story. Like, he's being found, you know, late rather than him being discovered whenever he was a kid and being, you know, trained. Like, the Jedi Order's gone. He ends up, you know, being discovered by Luke or somebody that he's Force sensitive and he's going to become the hero. And it just fell flat. Like, they just, it's like Hoodie said, they just tossed him to the side. And then whenever he would show up, he was showing up with the poorly written character Rose Tico. So it was just like two whiny bags that are just along for the ride that whine about things. And that felt like that was all it was.
Yeah, instead of blaming Disney for what they did to his character, he's just turning around and blaming us, and it's just so stupid. It's
Absolutely.
like just the same thing with Mark Hamill. You know, so he was complaining a lot about what they did with his character, and they just kind of sucked it up. And
yeah, he stopped because he had that famous tweet that he put out where he was like, "This wasn't the Luke that I thought it was going to be, but this is the direction they decided to go." And then it immediately turned into the fans suck. Like, it was
Oh yeah,
crazy.
the interview where he says it's like it
Yeah, I think he
doesn't
said this
feel
isn't the
like
Luke that you remember.
this is like Jake Skywalker is what he said in the interview, which I thought was hilarious. But and then he lost his mind because we were with him for a little bit at that point. Yep.
Well, I think my favorite part in this, I don't know if it's in this article or not, but he tried to do the equivalent of, oh, I have black friends, but he tried to say that people say, oh, because we have Samuel L. Jackson and
Yep, right here.
Yeah, that's just an absolutely ridiculous statement. There's been many more black actors, and not just black. Like, Star Wars has had all kinds of races. Look at Carl Weathers is in The Mandalorian, so I just don't know where this statement is coming from.
Somebody read that statement.
All right, I got it since I have it up. You can always tell it's something when some Star Wars fans try to say, well, we had Lando Calrissian and had Samuel L. Jackson, pivotal freaking characters. One blew up the second Death Star. One almost stopped Palpatine from taking over. Was one of the most powerful Jedi ever. Oh, one's a Jedi Knight, and one helped win the rebellion against the Empire. Oh, that's not like chocolate chip. That's like the one where it's like you have the dough on the outside and a giant Hershey's Kiss in the middle. It takes up a lot of the cookie. So, but anyways, going on, he said, it's like telling me how many cookie chips are in the cookie dough. They're just scattered in there, but whatever, dude. Shut up.
That's so stupid.
If you look at like yourself as a chocolate chip, that's your problem.
This goes back to Morgan Freeman when he's getting interviewed and they ask him how you get rid of racism, and he says, "We just stopped talking about it." Him opening his mouth is not doing anything for any of this.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep your mouth shut.
But he's just modern Hollywood, period.
Yeah. None of them know how to keep their mouth shut, and that's why they keep ruining the movies that they're in, because they hate the fans before their movies even come out, or right after one comes out, they go to the immediate race grift or try to do something weird like that whenever that's never the thing that's been brought up. Nobody cares about that. All we want is good characters and a good story, something cohesive that we can follow. And these corporations haven't been giving us that. So the actors, instead of siding with the fans and going, yeah, no, this character, it's screwed up, like something's wrong here, there's potential and they're not doing it right, they have to side with the people who are signing their paychecks.
Right, yeah, it's like they're scared to be blacklisted from Hollywood if they say, "Oh, the
Whoa,
director
whoa,
didn't
whoa,
do good."
whoa! Watch your mouth there, Negative.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's actually one of the words they want to get rid of, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Blacklist and a whitelist. Ooh.
It's chocolate chip listed. All right.
Oh,
I want to go with what? Okay.
Chocolate chip listed. If they say anything bad about the directors or the writers.
No, I think ABF nailed it on the head. This doesn't help anybody at all. And if you're just any job you have, if your boss gives you a shitty job to do, you're not going to go and complain to the customers, right? You're not going to, it's not on them.
Hope not.
You're going to maybe complain to your boss, maybe complain to some coworkers, but you're not going to blame the customer.
Yeah, imagine if he would have said in the interview, I did the best I could, with all the people around me who are great and this and that. Like, that would have gone so much farther than what he said here.
Agreed.
The only difference might be if you work at like GameStop, like Camelot, old Cody did, where he was delegated to be the person to clean up the shit that was on the floor from the random person who walked in and shit on the floor. If you have customers doing that all the time, you might start taking it out on the customers. But I don't think anybody was shitting on your floor, John. It was just people complaining about stuff. So maybe don't tell everyone you guys keep shitting on the floor. Like, maybe look at the company who was actually the one who came in and shit on the floor.
Yeah, there was so much promise. Like, it wasn't the best sequel. It certainly is. It doesn't hold up now, but it laid enough groundwork for it to actually, people enjoyed it. People like Finn. People like Poe Dameron. Like, because Oscar Isaac can act in anything and he's great. But it's just like same thing with John Boyega. I think he's a bit overrated at this point because he's complaining all the time, which means he's not getting enough work, which is on him. So,
yeah, I mean, look at Mark Hamill. I mean, he didn't get a lot of work other than Joker and Luke Skywalker. He's not that talented. He's not Harrison Ford.
He was in like a couple of other movies. I think there's one that's like a post-apocalyptic movie that nobody watched. Just a handful of other things. But no, he was Luke Skywalker at the time. And then in the 90s, he became the Joker. And everybody was happy with that. But, you can still ruin your public image by just, heel turning and being like, oh, yep, now I'm against all of you people because you don't like thing I did.
I think with actors, they always want to do have the Harrison Ford where they have these big movies one after the other, and then they have their Grammys and their Oscars. And they don't have that. So they're kind of bitter. They're just resentful to people, like it's our fault that they can't act very well. Other than one or two roles, instead of just being thankful that they got one big role that stayed with people. Not a lot of actors do that.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, no mention of this by him. Not one mention of this.
Yep. Why bring this up? Why bring up the fact that he was shrunk?
Yeah.
So he was shrunk and put under Han and Leia, like shrunk down to nothing, still holding a lightsaber, shrunk down to almost nothing and put underneath Han and Leia. And they just left that big open space in the poster.
I'm surprised they didn't have a saber in the Millennium Falcon and say, that's him.
So yeah, it's kind of sad at this point because it barely worked. After the Last Jedi came out, it kind of worked. Now it's just like everybody's wise to it, and it's so played out, even to your crowd that you're trying to play to.
Yeah.
You know, they're worried about keying Teslas and Cybertrucks at this point. They moved on from you, sir. They don't care. So,
And I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, up until now, all those actors had been like put on pedestal, and now we finally can see clearly, and we no longer give a shit about them, and you know, they no longer gods, and they feel it, and you know, they get angry. So,
I'm curious, do you guys think that a lot of that, like the view changing on them, is because of social media? Because we used to only see them on the red carpet whenever they would speak, and they would just be talking about the work that they're doing. And then social media came about, and then everybody followed them immediately. And because they are people who are inherently kind of narcissistic and addicted to being the center of attention, is it because of the fact that we just got to see all of their thoughts whenever they're not doing anything?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can stick our noses now everywhere, you know, in their lives, with the glamorous and with everything that they do. So I think we see a little bit of, you know, who they are in real life, and that's partially why they no longer, you know, like on a pedestal. Think about the old Hollywood, you know, where we used to see them just sorry. But think about all Hollywood, that we used to see them only on the red carpet, and you know, those people were just you know, gods. Everybody wanted to be a you know, celebrity.
Yeah, it's like the meet your hero complex, because think about the old actors, or older, I guess, actors, like say Tom Cruise is not on social media all the time, right? Like, so people still have a reverence for Tom Cruise, because he's not one of those people who goes on and proselytizes and just, you know, speaks from what he believes to be a pulpit, whenever all the rest of these new celebrities and actors and stuff, like they can't even actually hit celebrity status, because they look more like the crazy person screaming on a street corner than they do like some king that has walked out amongst the public and is waving and just saying hello.
Right. It used to be, you know, Hollywood, it used to be about glamour and you know, beautiful cars and makeup and you know, the red carpet and all the designer clothing, and that's what we, you know, and that's what we used to that's the only part that we used to see. So that's why we put those people up, and we used to idolize them. And now when you see, you know, this, you know, actress, when she, you know, get off the bed, no makeup, she looks like a zombie, and then she starts like, I'm selling my Tesla because, you know, whatever, or I'm giving away my Tesla because I hate, you know, Elon or whatever. You know, it's like you are an idiot. You know, it's like, come on. So you see their, no, you know, like you see them as everyday people, and you just realize they're idiots. I'm not gonna idolize them anymore. So.
Yep, and there's a person, a great comedian who died well before his time, Patrice O'Neill. He was talking about people on Twitter. He's like, because it just come out like with a year or two prior, it was like 2008. He's like, all Twitter did is prove that celebrities are just as stupid as we all are. There's nothing special about them. So he called it way ahead of time. So yeah. All the people in the comments are exactly correct. It's just like, yeah, there's all the filters between you and somebody else. And the other thing he said, he's like, it's not like you're going to write Clark Gable and say like, hey, you know, I loved you in this. And he's like, quit voting for Calvin Coolidge or something like that. You know, they're not going to write you back. There wasn't that thing back then, but to have immediate access to write back to your constituency pretty much ruined all these empty-headed idiots.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
and then he
mentioned
he mentioned Tom Cruise, and I remember Tom Cruise came on Oprah and had that crazy like thing, and he became a big joke. And so I think he learned early on to kind of keep things under the down low.
Yeah, and then he fully redeemed himself in Tropic Thunder. So,
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
Well, he was on his redemption arc in that movie because he
Yeah.
was like kind of kicked out of Hollywood for being crazy as a Scientologist, and he really earned his way back.
By doing a caricature of somebody from the tribe.
Yeah.
Which is that's a bold strategy, Cotton. I guess it paid off. But yeah. So anywho, go Cassie's comic. Well, hey, that's a good segue. We'll go from things in entertainment that makes us sad to things in entertainment that makes us incredibly happy. Which Cassy, let me bring this up real quick. I would love for you to tell us about your new book here.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the story, what it's about. I'm super curious.
Okay, so Project 7 is this book that I started writing back in 2009. I actually have it copyrighted that far back. This is kind of the sad part. In 2011, my sister was an alcoholic, moved in with our family, and her alcoholism became the focus of our family for about 10 years. I was not like inspired to write to finish anything anymore. So in 2018, my dad unexpectedly passed away. He left us a big mess. And then in 2021, my mom passed away. And 6 months after my mom, my sister passed away from alcoholism.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So yeah, there was just thing after thing. We lost everything. It was just me and my brother left. Lost our house and everything like that. So while I was still grieving about, going through this is only like 3 years ago that I lost my mom and sister. I just went back to this story and I just decided to see if I could finish it. And so I wound up finishing it at the end of 2023, at least one version of it. And then I redid it and then I released this issue, this copy earlier in January 2024. So, and I had this really awesome lady from Japan do the cover for me. I'm an artist too, but my style is a little bit more like kind of comic booky. So I wanted to do like the anime good looking guy. So that's what you did for me.
Well, yeah, that would explain why Hayden's been doing the bedroom eyes ever since you showed the cover. So.
I'm sorry. I'm looking over things. I'm actually looking at her artwork and stuff. So
Surely.
It's on my left, guys.
So go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
What the story is about a guy who's 17. He's a son of a billionaire. And at the age of 17, he's kidnapped, taken to the secret facility where they experiment on him. He tries to escape, but he fails and he does succeed, but it's been 7 years. So he's found dying in an alleyway by this ex-scientist, ex-military, who's become a street preacher, and he helps homeless people. He finds him, he takes him in, and he recognizes that he was part of Project 7, which is something that he did in the military, tried to take down Dr. Winters, who's behind it, and that experiment. So he helps him to kind of recover, and they work together to try to bring them down. And at the same time, there's these like werewolf creatures with hooves that start attacking the city at night. And so he goes and he fights those things.
Your art is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, well, that's from this lady in Japan that did the artwork for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just like looking over it, it's very good artwork.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And she did an amazing job. I don't have the photo, but I gave her a reference to use, for this image, and then I went and edited it a little bit too.
Right on. I have the book cover. Do you have any examples of some of the art in the book that we can possibly cover later? I'm not going to put you on the spot right now, but if you have anything,
I so happen to have.
Let's zoom in. Full screen here.
That's what I was commenting on, is the art in the book. Like I'm
okay. So this
that's
is
what I
back
thought
of
you
the
were
book.
talking about.
The designs for that. Let's see. I have this added. They were like templates they got on Art Breeder, and then I just edited them in Photoshop to look like the characters the way I imagined they would look like. so that you can see what they look like when you're reading it.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I like that.
Nice.
And this is the file. So I put that in there.
It's got a really nice Silent Hill Resident Evil vibe going
Yeah,
on there.
and let's see. I also have like some of my comic books, but let me see. This is a screenplay version.
Ooh.
I gave one
not
to
for
voice
resale. Ooh, that's there you go.
for the voice actor that I want him to do the voice of the character. So he has a copy of this. I hope he can do that soon. But it shows like a little bit more of the pictures there. This is him, half human, half, well, that's vampire right there. So he's like genetically altered into like a vampire, but at the same time, you know, like it's not, it's, you know, scientific. It's not like a spiritual, you know, vampire thing.
Oh, so you're going more the science route than the mythological route, or is it kind of like intertwined?
Yes. Well, basically, Dr. Winters, who's the one who started Project 7, he's the son of a scientist that worked under Hitler. And so he was always fascinated by vampires and werewolves. So he kind of brought that into when he took over, when his father was killed, and he took over as a scientist. So you'll read about that in the story. So this book is actually a book 1 of 3. I'm working on book 2 and 3, and hopefully 2 will be out this year, and then 3 the following year.
Sweet.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
very cool.
Did you do the artwork that's actually inside of the book?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
that was all.
So
yeah.
that's what I was commenting on whenever I said your artwork is beautiful, because I've got
okay.
it pulled up on my other screen here, and I'm actually looking at the black and white images, and I didn't even realize Mo had pulled this up because I was listening to you and just looking through it, and I was like, oh my god, it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Yeah,
So,
I also have like some examples of my comic book art. When I was working on Project 7 back in 2009, I was self-publishing my own comic book series. This called Jacket Nightmare. And that one you can find on Webtoons. But
Yeah, that's the one that I'm looking at right now is the Jacket Nightmare.
Yeah.
So Nomi, you had a question?
I wouldn't say a question, but more of a statement. Can you hear me now, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just don't know what was going on with my mic. But Casey, I will say, me, I like visual art. And I want to say, like, whoever your artist was definitely captured like the female gaze, because if this I'm a woman, I'm gonna say it, okay? Like it's enticing. It's definitely drawing the attention of like, oh my gosh, what is this character about? His name is David and he is Project 7. What's this wound in his abdomen that I want to try to heal and make sure that he's okay, and then like kind of hook onto it. So yeah, exactly, guys. Like, so your artist definitely, it got to the nice chisels in there.
believe me, I told her what I wanted. She gave it to me.
And I think that's what like good books are all about. Like, you know, we're females. We're curious by nature. So like if you have that along with like reading it, you have the visual of like, this is what the character looks like. So I can imagine I would like to read your book. So I will buy it later on tonight. But once I see this, it's like, oh my gosh, okay, cool. Like, no, don't ruin his amazing abs that I want to bake cookies on. Like, leave him alone. So yes, you did a good job with this. And you know, if you weighed in on this and you telling her that I can see your book going further than here.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually had a lot of guys buying the book off of me just because of they like the sci-fi aspect of it. So I was surprised about that. But yeah, it's like once you read the story, you're gonna understand exactly why he has the bandage on. You'll understand why he has the cross, and that kind of shows too that he's not a traditional vampire, as in, you know, he's not affected by the cross.
Well, that's like the movie Daywalkers with I think that was the name of it, with Ethan Hawke and Willem Dafoe, where it's basically they look at it in a scientific sense. It's really interesting when they go. First, we talk about John Boyega, and he's talking about chocolate chips and cookies, and then Nomi wants to talk about cookies. Cooking cookies on David's abs. My goodness, it's all about the cookies. Let's see the cookies in the chat.
Well, he's that hot, okay? So he can probably bake those cookies on his abs. I want to see what happens.
And believe me, in the book, he knows. Go ahead. He is a bit conceited at times. So,
man, I would be his number one hyper. I'll be like, "Yeah, David, go!"
There's one quote in the book where he does say, "Don't blame her. She knows hot when she sees it." And she's like, I take it back.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm taking the book down so that she doesn't have to have it.
No, bring it back.
Well, I just had to wait for that quote to go down, and no, I'm just kidding.
Gotta send the link of Jack and Nightmare to Nomi. She'll see a lot of abs in that one too.
When can I buy the poster?
I do have the posters. I have it's a 14 by 17 posters. And when you buy it from me in person, I do give you the poster.
Well, there you go, chap.
All the thirst you can.
Oh, you know what? I actually do have a 6-foot poster of this that I had for
Whoa.
promoting.
That's the one Nomi wants.
Okay.
Bring it here. I'm missing a space right here.
Hold on. I got
So,
it.
yeah.
Here you go.
I'm gonna come.
Woo! Show us that picture. It's upside down. I'll still take it. David. Woo!
Do not come.
There he is.
Dang, David.
That's the part you like.
There you go. She knows how to market. Cassy knows what she's doing. That's awesome. Well,
sorry, you can't buy this one though. I'm sorry.
Dang, okay.
I'll make them into pillows for you guys.
There you go.
Let me know when. And let me know if you make a Glen Powell one too. I'll take it as well.
The body pillow.
All right, guys. Nagarnal is posting the link to the page where you can buy that in paperback on Amazon, and I myself just picked up a copy. Can't wait to get it and read it.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Well, those of us that have one singular ab are going to take this picture off the screen because I feel like, yeah, exactly. That's a sound that was playing in my head for the last 15 minutes looking at that picture. But we can all aspire to look like David. But anyways, that's awesome. I'm so.
I don't think you want to go to it through experimentation for a few months to get that look.
I'm okay with that. I can live with it. If I get those kind of abs, you can test me all you want. So.
And guys, just so you know, on the Project 7 page that Nagarnal is spamming in the chat, if you go over there, you can read a sample of the first couple of pages and see if it's something that you're into before you decide to buy. So that's I would recommend after the show tonight, if you're not doing anything, go over there and just read through it, because I skimmed over some of it and it was enough for me to be like, okay, I'm buying it right now on Steam or on stream.
Thank you. And it's very like heavily influenced by Devil May Cry 3 and 4. So David is kind of a combination of DMC3 Dante and DMC4 Nero.
I did kind of notice that a little bit. When I saw at least the artwork, at least in the cover.
It definitely had some Capcom in it. I knew I was feeling it. I went a little too far down
like
the
I've seen that
Konami
character.
road, but I felt like it was,
Like I've seen that character before somewhere.
Yeah, you didn't notice my Nero arm right there. And the sword.
Nice.
There it is.
That's dope. Yeah, I love those games.
The sword's signed by Johnny too.
Oh, is it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a Red Queen.
Sweet.
Actually,
there's an Xbox
Nero
360
too, so.
underneath there. Heck yeah.
Yeah, and then I have my games too in there.
All right, awesome. There you go. And Care Bears, obviously, old school. It's all good.
Yeah.
She's got good taste. So awesome. Well, good luck. You've already sold some books. So that's
Yeah.
hopefully you sell a few more. And we'll definitely put the links up towards the end of the stream. But
I got
next,
it pinned up the top.
And if you make any reviews on X, please, let me know, and tag Eric July in it, so we can get going on this together.
there you go. That's awesome. So because she is a ballerina of sorts, as you saw in the thumbnail, we're going to move on to all the John Wick news that's been coming up. It is. Oh, hey, there you go. I love it when I dox myself in Twitter. Thanks, Twitter.
Can I ban
all right.
I ban hoodie from the channel.
So we have John
Yes.
Wick animated prequels coming up. Keanu Reeves will return
Yay.
to. Yeah, that sounds. Look, if it's anything like the Animatrix, which was amazing, and if you've not seen it, watch it. Like if it has like that kind of vibe to it, that would be awesome. Oh, hello. Follows him killing all his rivals in one night and winning his freedom. So how he got the name Baba Yaga is what the prequel is going to be. Wow. So we've heard this news. Has anybody heard anything else about the prequel? And it's kind of going down the bullet points where I don't know if there's going to be too much to cover, but I had heard this.
Well, it makes a lot of sense to go animated because Keanu Reeves said that he wants to do more John Wicks, but his knees don't. So it being animated makes a whole lot of sense. Also for the aging part of the story. So I think it'll be really cool.
Yeah, and I like it when they do it in an animated form because it doesn't steal from much like the Animatrix. It was all these stories that were kind of related, but they were kind of part of the official lore. I'm hoping that's what they do with it, where it's kind of stylized and they're just trying to tell a story, but they don't connect it completely to the rest of the movies because you kind of want that. Why was he this way? So, yeah, hoodie. What are we talking about here? I think your hoodie's on too tight. You need to loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah, what are you doing banning people from chat?
I'm sorry, PlayStation 3 is better than Xbox 360. The system is better.
All right.
What's name one thing that's better about it?
The hardware is better. Talk about the Red Ring of Death. The games are better. Everything about it, the controller, everything about it is better.
That is
Go
objectively.
get some more chicken.
Why-
I
nuggets.
agree.
Cállate.
Hey, how many
Hi,
times did you
yes.
replace your 360?
PlayStation Master Race.
As many times as I
once
needed
before I got
to
a
because it's
PS4,
so
but-
awesome. I bought like 7 of them, dude.
Nice, dude.
Yep.
I had
they
to
only
buy
died
one
because we played 'em
PS3.
so much.
One.
Yeah,
but
how
we
many
played
friends
on it.
did you have on there? Like 2? No one had a PS3.
I didn't even
they
get a
did. What
PS3
are you
until
talking
after my
about?
PS4, just so I could play all the God of War games.
I did love the PS2. I love Kingdom
PS2
Hearts,
was
and I
good.
did
PS2
Devil
was
May
awesome.
Cry 3, and yeah.
I do have to say, only one of those systems has Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots.
Really, it was exclusive.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was
Erwin?
a PS3 exclusive. I actually went and my girlfriend bought me a PS3 a couple of years ago because it was the only Metal Gear game I had never played, and it wraps up the story of Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, Snake Eater, and it brings all of that to this beautiful conclusion with several 45-minute long cutscenes, which is perfectly fine because it's totally acceptable in a Hideo Kojima game.
Yeah, Jeff up north also bought a PS3 so he could keep his ice shanty warm during the cold winters in the Upper Peninsula. Shut up. And by the way, Nerd Wars, that shows how much you know about Japanese culture. If you commit seppuku, it removes all the shame. If you disembowel yourself, all right.
There's also this comment.
It's true. No, there's some good bundles on the PS3. Like there's a good, it's like 3 Tomb Raider games in one.
Yes.
But
Wasn't Infamous an exclusive?
yeah, that was also PS3 or PlayStation.
Yeah, and
exclusive,
you did get
Look
on.
at Mo acting like it's a bad.
Oh yeah,
Infamous.
Infamous or Gears of War. Infamous or Gears of War.
I'm just saying it was a
What
good.
is this comment? Being gay is cool. Look where you are right now.
I'm just here with y'all. I'm not part of it. I'm just.
Oh well, you're on a show called Late and Gay. Is that what it says?
I'm just participating.
Participating in the game. That
Hoodie,
doesn't make him gay.
Hoodie, you're guilty by association.
And you never said no homo.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
true. That's true.
You're not,
You've
even,
never
you're
said
not
it.
even wearing socks right now either, I bet.
I am wearing socks.
Okay, well that covers you 50%.
Don't.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
No.
What color is your G-string?
Damn.
Hot pink.
Now I'll say the Xbox 360 had better games, but that was at the time that Microsoft was in like exclusive mode. But again, later on, after I played Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, I'm like, I don't know where my Xbox 360 is, but I know exactly where my PS3 is.
You can take burnt discs, put them on your Xbox 360, and then listen to them while you're playing like Saints Row or Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, custom soundtracks.
You had like an avatar that you could customize with all sorts of stuff. Like I had like a Boba Fett helmet, a Assassin's Creed wristband. I had like a
okay,
Red
no,
Back
don't
picture, all
nag.
sorts of cool shit.
Nag.
What?
Don't bring up the customized avatar because they killed that shit as fast as they could because that was dumb.
Stupid.
And they knew it was.
They killed their whole console when they came out with the Xbox One.
The greatest part about the 360 is you could download any movie off of Napster and it would play on your big screen TV through your Xbox for you.
Yes, that was great. You could kind of sort of do it on PS3, but it had to be the right file on the right day during the right week.
It had to be a proper Blu-ray file.
You had to run it through software to get that shit to run on PlayStation.
Yeah.
It was super annoying. Whereas it would just pick up any codec on Xbox.
Yeah.
I was like, sure, we don't care.
Like
and then they took that away with the Xbox One, I think.
Oh God.
Let's go.
And the reason
I think we should vote.
The reason I have a 360 is because my brother gave it to me. So he knew I liked a lot of games. So that's why I have it. And he has all the PS and other Xbox himself.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, the 360 is a great console and it had great games, but the console itself had heating issues, but you could also wrap it in a hot towel and like the red ring of death would go away. And I didn't find that out until after the 360 was done.
But let's be
I
real.
that issue with this.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Let's be real though. A real gamer.
I'm gonna run around with the tower.
Let's be real. A real gamer. A real gamer would have every console, a PC, a freaking gamer laptop, a freaking handheld. They would have everything. So this would even be a moot point. This would be a moot point.
I have most gaming consoles.
Yeah. So
like there's like maybe 5 that I don't have. 5 or 6, but yeah, most of the rest of them I've got.
I really think we should vote just to end this.
What are we voting on?
Feud.
Oh yeah, put a poll in chat. PS3 or 360?
Ooh, there you go. What are we doing?
That's what she
Come
said.
on.
That's what she was saying.
I don't
Yes.
know to vote for.
Still not used
Go.
to this.
All right.
Yes, that's
Do it.
what
I'll
she's
drop it in
saying.
the chat. Just hold on.
Look, the
So,
UI on the 360 was top notch above all other consoles. I don't care what you say. It's just so easy to navigate.
So
Wasn't
I'm wondering,
Oblivion a 360 exclusive?
probably because it could only run on a 360, not the crappy PS3 with this Power PC architecture, like an old Macintosh.
My favorite game of all time, Fable. Where's my Fable?
I do still play Skyrim. I love that
The
game.
only disc. I still have a
Yeah.
bunch of these cases, but
Babe.
Oh, hey, you're awake.
And backwards compatible, I can play Knights of the Old Republic on it too.
Yes.
That's the Old Republic. The Punisher
that game.
I guess that was unplayed. I played so many games on 360. I couldn't. And I used to get the Xbox magazine. That came with. I was subscribed to that, so every month you'd get a magazine, and that would come with a demo disc. I had like a fucking stack of demo discs. Like,
Dude, the demo discs, I miss the demo discs. They're
Yeah.
so amazing. I mean, that's the only reason we know the first stanza in Parappa the Rappa.
Yes.
got it right here.
Yeah,
baby.
like I could probably do it. If it, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You unlocked the memory.
This
I
is
totally forgot
PS1
about those.
nice.
Kick.
That's cool.
Punch.
This is the other one.
There you go.
Tekken, Blasto.
Like of course, Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo's always on.
Gran Turismo was
the first one, yeah. Hot Shots
Yeah.
Bill.
There's got to be a Tomb Raider one in there somewhere.
Wait,
Tomb Raider.
Ahmad is
I do
spamming the
remember
chat. We need to get him off the panel.
Here, I'll get him out of here.
Yeah, that's it. Mod powers revoked.
Mod powers revoked.
Oh, now Jesse's yelling at you.
All right.
Isaac,
Well,
you will get
Kick him, Jesse. Kick him.
do it. Come on.
We can't ban other mods, unfortunately.
Unfortunately our background checks were not that good. For some reason we hired a Mexican Italian. Why?
So what we need is oh, I don't have them.
Oh no, Ice got me, guys.
They have the Mexican Italian flag.
So, do you say bonjour or
yeah.
Bonjour
or hola?
Buongiorno.
He says oui oui.
You just say, "How do you doing? Huh? What's going on here?" That's what he says.
I'm walking here.
I love the PS3, so I love the wee wee.
Who got the chicken and palm? Who got the egg? Who got the sausage and eggs? Eh?
All right. Well, we've been memeing on Hoodie D long enough. Now it's time for us to just meme on everybody else. It is time for your favorite segment, the chat's favorite segment. Let's freaking go. It is. All right, Cassie, I don't know if you're familiar, but we do this thing called Secret Memer where a bunch of anonymous people send in their memes, usually making fun of me. But they're going to make fun of anybody and everybody, including guests on the panel. So nobody is spared. So anyways, how many entries do we got tonight, ABF? Oh, you're muted.
We have 6 tonight, so we're gonna have to do a straw poll. I know.
I hate the straw poll,
but it's fun having a lot of them too. So don't want to make it seem like we're upset.
Absolutely, yes. But give me more.
All righty, let's get them pulled up here.
I'm expecting a furry of me.
Never know.
May or may not be in the cards. I'm building an empire here, kid. Don't mess it up. I think this is in reference to me streaming Schedule 1 in Discord.
Yep.
And everybody shaming me for mixing and making drugs, but that's just how you play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's fun. Sorry, I'm having more fun than you are making drugs. So
The game's super fun.
It is.
But is this Dagger Doll like inspecting?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely me.
I don't know. Can you tell us? Does this check out?
Yeah, it looks
Science,
pretty good.
bitches.
Okay.
There.
It's only
You know,
97% pure.
I'm not even gonna say it.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
White,
Yeah.
or Mr. Finger.
You can call that one ABF Industries. That's what I named my corporation in Schedule 1.
Or
I
breaking
am the
finger.
Or I am the
Breaking finger? That's actually pretty good too.
Yeah, breaking
I'll allow
finger.
it.
Breaking
Yeah.
finger, yes.
Breaking Bad fingers.
You're not too. You do look like Heisenberg though.
Sure.
You should.
If he didn't have cancer, he just decided to be just a drug dealer.
If he just shot a production assistant, he's like, I got to find another line of work. So
Yeah, well,
That's my new favorite game to watch.
Yeah, Magna's like, you're doing what? Alrighty, the next one here.
Hey, John.
Oh yeah.
Who's your daddy? Mo finds out what it tastes like.
who's your daddy?
That's,
Hold on,
I'd heard
hold
that
on.
one before living in Indiana. I love like get us away from the AI. I want this. I want it where my face is protruding into the title.
Hold on, I gotta give it one of these. I gotta give it one of these. Just who's your daddy? That's awesome. I love it.
I love how they left in the quote. It was Mo finds out what it tastes like. Los Angeles Times.
Why do you look like Nicolas Cage, dude? You look like fucking Nicolas Cage in that fucking picture, dude.
Well, at least I'll take it.
Probably David, who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Yeah, okay, yeah. Who's your daddy? There you go.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, number 3. This that's actually a really good face swap, but my face, like my chin is, yeah.
Hey, that is you.
Dang, ABF. You look good in that.
I'll have to make some 6-foot posters for you.
Like I said, I'm missing. I'm having a void space right here, so I would definitely, have that.
Do not come.
Is it 6-foot posters or 3-foot posters?
Well, for
That would
Mo,
be
it'd
my
be a
poster.
3-foot.
Yes. Sadly, my head's smaller in this picture somehow. I don't know how that works.
Or is it just the right portion?
You make couch pillows.
I mean, most of them working out though.
I'd like to thank everybody for Cassy being on the first and only.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Yeah. All right. So what should we call this? Big finger, pinky Mo. I
don't know.
I think they just use a picture of Jeff from up north and put your face on him.
Lil Mo.
How
Yeah,
about
little-
AB Buff?
Or Jack
AB
Mo.
Buff.
Yeah.
AB Buff and AB Buff and actual size Mo.
Oh, AB Buff and Low Mo.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Low
Yeah.
Low Mo.
Because that works on multiple levels too. Oh,
Yeah.
that's even a joke right there. Levels.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, yo, Pops,
good
cue the Beachy song Levels.
Oh, shit, no, I have it on the
It's a good
sound.
song, actually.
It is a good song.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate this one.
Oh God.
That is
They made me
fantastic.
Jack Black. I hate this. And then
I'm black.
nobody's spray swapped. Mo, you're wearing the pink jacket and the fingernail polish.
Oh, wow.
Daggerdall is really small in this.
It's ironic because he's taller than me.
Yeah, and your neck is a little bit too long there, sir.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
So if you go on my Twitter, I actually had the same that same exact hair and beard. I did not partake in the nail polish, but I actually had that haircut at one point in my life. So,
Anyways,
anyways,
I don't want to alarm you, but there is a creeper coming up on you.
God bless.
should probably eat it.
I know. I'd probably just like snipe it from afar and then just like cook it. Like, all right, guys, like dinner's ready. Let's go. I'll feed everyone.
Whoever this is, they should have put MCU fans' face on that or something. That would have been hilarious.
Minecraft.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That
good
is
with the
really
lettering
good,
there. I like that.
Careful
Well,
how
my
you spell
favorite-
mine.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Nick's paper put Gaycraft, and I like that one.
Gaycraft.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll put
that
both.
looks good.
Yeah.
Why not both? There. Okay.
All right.
Message
Next
you.
one. Oh.
Oh,
Let's see
Ricky
here.
Berwick and
Yeah, it's not the first time.
He
Don't worry.
returns.
Oh my God.
Is that
Totally
handy
used to it.
capable Daggernall?
It's Nagy Berwick.
Wait, what Nagra capped or
Well,
Nagy? What was it? Ricky
Nagy Berwick.
Ricky Doll?
Nagy
Or, yeah.
Berwick. There you go.
Yeah.
Nagy Berwick.
I said
She
Nagy
said it.
Berwick, guys.
Nagy Berwick. There you go. Okay, gotcha.
Probably equally as good as playing video games as actual Daggernall. And then we got this one right here.
Aw.
Got the cat meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it a shirt?
Eyes, though.
I
Oh,
love
it's
it,
Mo's eyes.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, and that's Hayden's. Is that Hayden's avatar?
Hayden's head? Or
Yeah.
Oh, it is
no,
Hayden.
Head and
Yeah.
Mo's eyes.
Yeah.
Cat Soba.
Cassy Soba.
Cat Soba. All right. And
I'm not too mad with that. That's okay.
it
I'll
works
take
a little too
Catwoman
well.
over.
Yeah.
That's all
Or
of them.
something
Go
much
and
worse.
send it.
All
Send it.
right. Send it, and then I'll give you the final results of the PS3, Xbox 360.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Hoodie's getting crushed.
Yeah, of
All
course
right.
he is.
Thank you, Nagranal. Thank you.
Wait till we do
All
a
right.
poll on bone in or bone out nuggies.
Oh, jeez.
There's such things as bone in.
Stop it, ABF. He's already dead.
The poll doesn't matter because I
Oh,
already know
polls
the
don't matter, huh?
No.
Sound like a Democrat arguing FBI crime statistics right now.
All right. Well, by
Facts don't matter. Feelings
62%
do.
to 38%, Xbox 360 is won, as well it should have. So,
Yeah.
straw poll is up, and if you want to roll through them again, they're ABF by all means.
Yeah.
Got the poll right.
All right, let's see
Ooh,
here.
it's a dead heat across the board. We're all very close. Get in there and vote. The straw poll's in the chat. Pinned comment.
What was this one called again, Mo? Breaking
This one
Finger?
is it's called Breaking Finger. Yes. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Probably took me more time to write out the description than it took that meme, which I love. I love the
Lomo?
lore for memes. Lomo, yes. AB Buff and Lomo.
Minecraft.
Minecraft / Gaycraft.
Don't vote for that one.
Nagy Berwick. Yeah.
Nagy Berwick.
I think we should vote for it for the handy capable people out there.
Yeah.
Have the polls up.
I like how there's
No,
cripple
screw those
news
renegade
on in the
people.
back.
Oh, yeah.
Don't vote for that.
We'll do it after we get to the last one. Yeah.
Remember, guys, no voter IDs needed. We don't need any
Yeah.
IDs. Just vote, vote,
Well,
vote.
actually, voter ID is needed because I keep getting pointed out by Idaho Mike, who's in a different country, by the way.
Hold
that
on.
He can't
I just
VPN.
Yes, he can do it now. I am sorry. I almost forgot. I just removed Idaho Mike.
Oh.
If you're out there, you can vote now. I just
He
removed.
can vote? You gave him
You
voting
can vote.
rights?
Yes, you get voting rights. I just
Oh!
turned off. I just
Head
turned
over
it
there,
off. Let
Mo.
me, let us know who you voted for.
Finally. Fuck.
Yeah, it does it. It does it by default. There's tons of settings for something just as easy as this. But yep,
I
but you are
always have
off.
trouble because
So,
VPNs
go ahead.
aren't allowed.
Well, that means that Isaac can just fudge all the polls with the incognito, right?
Yeah. And you know what?
It's gotta
He
be Isaac,
might.
though.
He says it worked.
There you go. All right.
Worked
So
for
let's
me
see.
too.
You
Hell
know
yeah.
what? He was, and you know what? Idaho
Nice.
Mike, you're probably the winning vote. Oh
Still
no,
might
we
be
got.
vote.
Okay, so I'm gonna show the results here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
We got
Isaac
a
pulling all
three-way
of
tie.
his-
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
All right, I
Isaac
won't
pulling
vote.
out his farm. His
I don't want to skew it.
pot farm.
Oh,
So
man.
Breaking Finger, AB
What?
Buff, and Lomo, and
This is
Minecraft.
insane.
Come on,
Wow.
guys. Make
What
a decision.
pie.
Someone break the tie.
It's sudden death. Whoever breaks the tie wins.
Hit refresh on the results. I don't know if it does it real time.
It doesn't.
It should.
Oh, man.
Oh, there we
Whoa,
go.
there it is.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. All right.
Yeah, I had a feeling that one was going to win, but damn, that was
Congratulations.
close.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Shout out.
Let me pull that up, and I will read off who did what. Freddie did the cat one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Freddie Rodolfo. Nerd Slap did the Minecraft.
Of course.
He keeps winning. We need to nerf. We need to nerf him.
I mean, Phantom won the last 2 weeks, didn't he?
Did he win 2 in a row? No, I thought.
Phantom did,
yeah.
yeah. He was going through for the
Oh,
three.
I know. I
pages
blocked
week.
that out like a bad childhood memory too. It shouldn't be happening.
Brisket
it
for
all
a Biscuit did the Breaking Finger. Jeff up north, which I think this is his first time doing it, did the Who's Your Daddy?
Of course, the Yoper is going to make fun of me. All right.
Yep.
Got it.
And let's see here. Phantom X did the short Mo, the low Mo.
Oh, that was a good one, bro. This was
I'm
Nerd
kidding,
Slap.
Phantom. I'm kidding, Phantom. There's a cap.
That was a low blow to the Lomo.
Yeah, it was. That's right. I'm an easy target. All right. So, last but not least, we got to show this man some reverence. He was part of pretty much every funny movie that I loved in the 80s. He is one of the most underrated Batmans. I wasn't a fan of the movie, but I thought he was great as Batman. Well, we all know who we're talking about. It is Val Kilmer. Gosh darn it. He passed away at 65 recently. And obviously I loved him in Top Gun, Iceman. We had Batman Forever, The Doors, which was a great movie. Great movie.
He played Jim Morrison so well in it.
Yeah. I don't know how the first role mentioned wasn't Doc. Like
Also, The Saint. The Saint was a great movie also.
Hey, Willow was the first movie I ever saw him in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was one of my favorite.
Oh, yeah. So, hate for it to be on a downer, but it's just like he was so good, and I don't think he quite got the respect he deserved. But just to read the article here, we have Val Kilmer, the enigmatic and fiercely committed actor who was magnetic screen presence, brought unforgettable characters like Iceman, Jim Morrison, and Doc Holliday to life. Has died. He was 56.
65.
Past 65. Sorry, I was sorry.
Yeah, that's young too. Holy crap.
Yeah, and he was suffering for a while there. But he was passed away in Los Angeles. He had pneumonia. But I remember him lastly, as most people do, in Top Gun Maverick, which he did a great job, and he had, perfectly exemplifying there's no small roles. It just there's no small parts, just whatever it was. Sorry,
no small actors, only no small actors, only small roles.
No small actors, only small roles. Thank you. Right. My bad. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm your Huckleberry. Yeah, that was really cool. So, but so I guess going around the panel here, what's some of your guys' favorite roles that he's been in? Because I think everybody has seen something he's in at some point, whether it's the newer movies or older ones from the 80s and 90s. I'll start with you, Hoodie.
Everyone's gonna. I mean, most people say Top Gun, but I gotta say probably Heat. That scene where he's down the street and he's just shooting. I don't know. He just looks like just a Hollywood badass. Like that's what I think of when I think of like Hollywood. The good old days, just badassery. I don't know if you guys all have seen Heat or not. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah,
But that's probably gonna be my favorite role for him.
And Hoodie, it's funny you bring that scene up because that scene is actually I think it's still used by a lot of militaries and I believe the Marine Corps to teach soldiers how to reload the M16 because he gets it down perfectly, and they show that clip apparently to new soldiers.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
It was groundbreaking at the time because an actor knew how to do it in a movie.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Michael Mann, he's such a good director.
I mean, just look at that picture. Look how awesome that looks.
That's badass.
Well, the whole shootout, whatever it takes place, it's one of like the iconic cinema moments.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they use actual blanks, and they're actually there on scene. Like you just feel the grittiness, the rawness, just everything.
That movie is responsible for a lot of my gun collection.
Awesome.
Like for real? Like I know there's lots of movies. Yeah. Okay.
Even what's his face? He had was it not Al Pacino? The cop. What's his? I can't remember his name.
The cop. That was Hanna, Detective Vincent Hanna. That was Al Pacino.
Al Pacino. Yeah. He had the FNC, and that was the first actual battle rifle that I bought. That was full auto.
The UK gamer said De Niro.
De Niro is the robber dude, the head of the robbers. That's De Niro.
I remember Nerd Wars reviewing this movie. Maybe about like last summer, I think it was.
He watched it because I shamed him for not having to, seen it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Naganal, what's your favorite memories of what's your favorite movie of Val Kilmer?
I'd have to go with The Doors. Doors is such a great band, and he just really embodied the role of Jim Morrison there.
God, look at that clip. It's just so badass.
I probably can't play too much of it though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd take cover behind a Ford Escort though. It'd probably just explode on its own auspices.
Bunch of candy just comes flying out of the fucking thing.
Yeah, he drops his lighter and boom. But yeah, no, there's that, and then yeah, Jim, dude, he was amazing. Like it's hard to tell like who's who. It's almost I think people
Right.
mix up but the album sometimes. Like there's
Yeah,
literally that. Yeah. Yeah. So
And another
it's
one gone way too soon too.
well, he was working on his way out. Val wasn't.
True.
Yeah. So just to throw that up here, he was amazing in there. Just this is such a great picture of him, like just in the moment acting. Like you could tell that's a great thing about a good actor. You can take a still picture of him and just tell like what he's doing in the moment. Just pretty amazing. Just look at that. I mean, just he obviously just buys into he's a method actor. Does such a great job. You know, Van Morrison. What about you, Yo Pops?
Jim Morrison.
Definitely Heat and Tombstone for sure. I think those are the two that I remember watching. And he was Batman in a Batman movie too, right? I mean,
Batman Forever, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was I remember like probably watching that like once when I was a kid. So
Watch party for that tonight. Norman's gonna host it in the GCA Discord.
Sweet.
But it's
And then-
funny because I just watched Heat like a couple days ago too.
One of the greatest scenes of Tombstone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it. I Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday. Like I'm sorry to jump ahead. That's absolutely my favorite role that I've seen him in. Like he brought Doc Holliday to life with the sarcasm, the staring death in the face, the way that he portrayed that character. Like it was believable. It was real. That was a man who had nothing to lose, and he didn't care the entire time.
And it sounded like he was dying the whole movie too. Like with
He
the
was. He had
tuberculosis and all that.
tuberculosis
Yeah.
through all of it. Yeah.
The irony.
Yeah, look
you
at
know,
him.
pneumonia. I mean, I'm not saying he could die
Yeah.
of tuberculosis, but God, that's
He just
that's
kept
what that
drinking whiskey
sweat,
the whole time.
Yep, and that's what that sweat is that's portrayed on him right here. Is that's part of the sweats from like tuberculosis and like him knowing he's dying and him walking out there and I'm your Huckleberry. Like it just oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
It was a key part of my younger years because I had a grandpa that absolutely loved Westerns, and then he hated anything modern that was coming out. But whenever Tombstone came out, he loved that movie, and we would watch it all the time. Like, and Doc Holliday was always my favorite character.
Yeah. So we'll just jump around here. What's Magda? You have any favorites?
Oh God, yeah, I have two. So the first one would be the very first early movie of his that I've seen, and would be The Willow. And I watched that movie over and over again. I was obsessed with it. It came out in the late 80s, and it was produced, I believe, by Lucasfilm.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, yeah, it was a great movie. And like I said, just watched it so many times. Not recently though, so I think it's time to rewatch it. And of course he was, this great warrior, had this long hair, and I was like, oh my God, he's so hot. And yeah, there we go.
Would you need a 6-foot poster, standout poster?
Oh my God, get me one right now. And the second one was the his portrayal of Jim Morrison. It was like looking at Jim Morrison, and of course Jim was a long time dead, but I mean he did an excellent job. It was like he got into the character so well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Genius,
Yeah. So those are my two favorite.
Awesome. And it sounds like somebody else. You liked Willow, didn't you, Cassie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they used to rerun it a lot in, I guess, the early 90s on TV.
Oh,
and one of my neighbors was watching it, and I watched it with them, and I liked it, so I started in it, like watching it when it come on TV, or I'd rent the video of it.
Yeah, I had the VHS, and I think it got destroyed by the amount of times I kept rewinding it and watching it. It was a mess at the end.
It was just funny because he was like he was just a really kind of weird hero that was alongside Willow. So Willow's the main guy, but it was just he was so, and the way he like winded up with the princess, which was funny, or with not the princess, but the evil lady's daughter. Yeah. So that I didn't expect that at all. I thought that was very unique in that. And then of course, and Batman Forever was the other role, and I think I just saw it again recently, and that's when I was thinking he's a really good Batman. It's like I wish he had come back, because I'd seen the one with Clooney a lot more often, because that's what they showed on TV a lot more than they would show Forever.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
And it's funny. I mean, I like watched reruns of the original 60s, so I was used to the campy weirdness of that.
What the Adam West version? Is that what you're talking about?
Adam West and Burt Ward.
Yeah.
So
Val had the bat nipples too. Why we got to do? We need to...
Yeah.
He didn't have nipples. He just had bat nips.
Ha. Nippy.
That'd be funny
cool.
if they drop out like the Batmobile from '89, and they're like little bombs,
like even his chin just fit the suit really good. Like
there's gonna be a lot of 6-foot posters in this room. My
Yeah,
goodness.
Jody, can you make cookies off of those abs?
Me? I could probably try.
Shred some cheese for your tacos.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of people. He was really good as Bruce Wayne. Like really good. And even from the picture, it's just like it's nippy no.
Sorry.
Like the way he would kind of go around the parties, he came off more as an elite,
Yeah, he had that charisma.
He really did.
So I've never seen the original Maverick, but I did see the one with him, reprising his role later on in the newer one.
Oh, you mean Top Gun? Yeah.
Yeah. Top Gun. Well, Maverick, yeah. That's the one that I saw. But yeah. I mean, even in that one, even though he didn't really talk a lot and all that, you could see that they really respected him in that film.
Yeah, well, so in the first one, he's the bad guy that becomes buddies at the end. And then in the second one, he already couldn't speak. So like he was already having his vocal issues. So they had to limit the amount of lines and, the importance that he had in it. And it's.
But his was a pivotal character. He probably had 3 minutes of on-screen time. And he did such a good job. Didn't even speak till the end, which was AI, by the way, which was really cool to do. But he was so good, and it was such a touching moment. Like you could tell they were friends, and that's how guys become friends. Let's be serious. We get into fights, we don't like each other, and then we hang out all the time. Which is kind of how the GCA started. So
I think it's a really good send-off movie for him, because I'm pretty sure he didn't know if he was going to make it or not, a year afterwards or many years later.
Yeah, for real.
Well, and that's the whole thing. We talked about, all the things that we love in the fellowship. We talked about all the things that we don't like, but you should always reminisce, and you should always there's all kinds of flavors in life. You have the sweet and you have the bitter, and you don't know how sweet the sweet parts are of your life without recognizing how bitter some of the bitter parts are. It stinks that we lost him, but he gave us so much joy in so many great movies that it's important to remember him, because you say that was an excellent actor, that he was in movies that really shaped my childhood or stuff that I loved when I got older. That's the great part about, while they're not perfect and they're certainly not worth putting on a pedestal, you got to give them props when they give you enjoyment in your life and give you something to escape to when things kind of stink. So that's the best part about actors like Val Kilmer. All he cares about is the craft, and that's why we miss him.
I kind of want to weigh in on something because no one talked about it. No one brought up. I'm kind of waiting till I can say about it.
Okay.
I'm actually happy. I get to say it, but no one said anything else. I'm I'm going to say something. You guys are forgetting. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. He was also the voice of Moses in The Prince of Egypt.
Yes.
Yes, guys. That was the GOAT movie from a GO actor to voice such an iconic role in the Christian industry growing up.
Oh yeah.
Because that was also an all-star cast movie. Yeah. Jeff Goldblum, Sandra Bullock, Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, so he was Moses, and man, I don't know. That song.
Deliver Us.
Yeah, the plagues, the play songs.
Oh, the play.
And then Deliver Us is good. But even though he didn't sing that song, but Ralph Fiennes sang the song with the guy who sang in Moses' behalf. But Val Kilmer did such a good job. Not only that he did a good job, he also played God in The Prince of Egypt as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was the burning bush.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I did not
You
know
guys,
that.
I wonder if Val Kilmer's up there right now at the pearly gates, and Gaza's like, "So, Prince of Egypt, huh? All right, I think you did all right. Like, come on in."
When it was
Well,
such
you
an
got
impactful
him and James Earl Jones up there. He's got a pick of the litter. That's awesome.
Well, no, James Avery. Did you say that, Mo? Because
James
James
Earl Jones.
Avery. No, James Earl Jones didn't. He's not in that movie.
Well, no,
I'm saying like the voice of God. Like,
Voice of God.
Like great
okay.
voices to
that
choose
too.
from. Yes.
Ah,
Charlton
okay.
Heston, yeah.
But yeah, no, so it was a good movie. He was in it. I was like, like I want to talk about it because I don't know. That was like the only first time I've ever been like it was revealed to me who Val Kilmer was, and then like I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of movies, and then I was like, oh, he played Batman. Oh, he did this. So the pictures came together of like who I knew that was, but he will always be known to me as Moses. Because he was drawn from the drawn from the river. So yeah. But yeah. And then also with Ralph Fiennes too.
Yeah, and one of my favorite movies, I had no idea that this was him in it. Like, I kid you not. It was a great movie if people haven't seen it. True Romance. Had no idea until now that was him.
True Romance is a really good movie that, you know, when people talk about mob movies, they always forget to name that one that you need to go back and watch.
Yeah, so that was a great one too.
I want to do 2 honorable mentions. I like all Val Kilmer movies, even the cheesy ones, okay? And The Saint was kind of cheesy, you have to admit, but it was a fun cheesy, and it also introduced me when I was young to Elizabeth Shue, and holy shit. But
okay.
yeah, The Saint from 1997. It's sort of like they were trying to copy James Bond in a way, so it's actually really fun. And then I like space and sci-fi. Red Planet. He was stuck on Mars with that robot named Amy.
Yeah.
I forgot about Red Planet.
Not a good movie, but I liked it a lot. So
I forgot that movie even existed.
yeah, it had this chick, Carrie Ann Moss, from Trinity from the Matrix in it. But yeah, we're gonna miss Val Kilmer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like it's sad that he's been out of the spotlight for so long at this point, besides, reprising his role in Maverick. But, when the health issues and stuff like that start to get to somebody, they have to back out. And keep in mind, that's kind of the situation that we're looking at with like Bruce Willis right now. Cause like, he's not doing super well.
He can't talk anymore.
Yeah, it feels very reminiscent to us like losing Val on the big screen, and it feels like Bruce, he's done his time at this point, and one day we're going to be remembering him very fondly as well, because I think he was a great action actor and Val was a great dramatic actor.
Yeah,
and I think you would agree. This is. Yo, Pops.
That was
wrong button.
It's I like inappropriate humor. Yeah, that's why we all of us in the fellowship, we care about good entertainment, because people like Val, we want there to be like great culture to be left behind when we lose somebody like that. We want to remember these great things, not somebody complaining that they weren't hired for more Star Wars movies. Or we want people like Val Kilmer who cared about the craft and wanted us to be entertained. That's why we remember these people, and why nobody will probably give a hoot when John goes. I hate to say it, but the way he's going, he's just going to descend into irrelevancy.
He's irrelevant at what, 28?
Yeah. So
something like that. Like, yeah.
So that's aspire to be like a Val Kilmer. Let nobody know what you think, and let everybody enjoy what you do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, or you could just be like the GCA and, you know, nobody cares what we think and nobody cares what we do. So,
Yeah.
But is there anything else anybody else wanted to bring up? We're going to bring up Cassie's book one more time, maybe the 6-foot poster if we're lucky.
Oh, you want one too, huh?
I think Mo likes it too, huh?
I am nosy.
I do have one last thing to say before we
He's
wrap
gonna be
things
giving
up.
me his
yeah,
PO box to send it to.
PlayStation 3 is better than Xbox 360.
Oh,
Oh,
geez.
fuck.
Boot him.
Cállate.
Cállate, yes, afuera. Afuera. There you go.
No,
So,
I will say this just because we touch on entertainment stuff, and I just want to go around the board real quick and get everybody's thoughts.
Yeah.
So I know you guys talked about this on Off the Hip, but Switch 2, $450 to $500 if it's bundled with Mario Kart. I just want to know, what's everybody thinking about picking up a Switch 2?
Like,
I'll
go
definitely
buy
get that
one?
price
You want me to go
with
buy
the
one?
Are you going to?
No,
Yes.
I don't have money. I don't really like Nintendo.
I haven't bought a Nintendo since the DS.
I mean,
Play Call
I
of Duty on it. I don't want it.
I just bought my Switch like what 4 years ago, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's a good investment for me because I'm not like a huge Nintendo buff like, you know, Krista or Johnny 64 who live breathe Nintendo. So that would be more for them versus me. Is like I'd rather do PC, and especially like if Nintendo games are going to be like $90, I'm best being on PC anyway, where I can just buy the stuff here and not lose $60 more on a game that I'm only going to play once every quarter. I'm okay. It's a pass for me.
That's exactly how I feel, Nomi. Like I actually bought a Switch and I played one game on it for like 6 or 8 hours. And then it was just collecting dust. And I was like, Bagda, you want one, right? And I brought it to Vegas and just gave it to her. So
Yeah. And I play one game and guess what
I
it's
just
doing.
I don't think that I think I outgrew Nintendo games. I like PC games more.
Yeah. PC games are a little better, but like I like Nintendo because it's compact for me, so I can put it in my purse. Because I used to travel. I mean, I still travel, but back in the day, I would travel to different countries and different cities like almost every week. So it was good to kill the time versus me killing the battery on my phone. So I would just play the games to kill the time, but I don't travel as much as I used to. So I'm like, it's just collecting dust, and I don't have a desire to complete the games that I have downloaded on to finish the quests or whatever.
Yeah.
But,
I've got a Steam Deck for portable, so.
Oh, see, man, I need to invest in that.
For me personally, I'm like, okay, that price is a little bit higher than I wanted it to be. The games seem to be more expensive, and I know there's variation in price. So like Donkey Kong, which is one that I'm like moderately interested in, but I don't like the design of Donkey Kong.
It's
like
Donkey Kong, like 80s Donkey Kong. Everybody's getting that wrong. That's what he looked like when he was toys back in the day.
yeah, but I'm not a fan of the design. The game looks fun, so I might play that. I love the Metroid games. There's like I like a lot of the Legend of Zelda games, but I'm kind of on the position right now that Nintendo is a console that was made primarily for children, and like they have games that bleed over from children to adults. The one that looks most interesting to me is Duskblood, but that's because From Software has done the thing that they did whenever Sony locked down the Demon Souls IP. Sony said, all right, fuck you. We're going to make the same game, call it something else, and just change a couple of little things. And that's how they made Dark Souls. And they released it on everything. And so it's like Epic Mike said several times. I love seeing that middle finger to Sony. And it's like, okay, but am I going to buy the $500 console just to play Mario Kart and Duskblood? maybe, but I'm not gonna pre-order. However, my girlfriend absolutely loves Legend of Zelda games, and she loves a lot of Nintendo games. So I'm gonna buy it for her birthday. So I will be contributing to the purchasing of it. However, it's not for me, but Nintendo's her favorite console. It always has been. So I'm gonna, let somebody who enjoys those things enjoy those things. And whenever she asked me, "Are you gonna get one?" I was like, I don't know.
I'd have to say the Mario Kart with 24 players because I'm a competitive player. I think the game that I played the most on that gosh darn Switch was Tetris 99. I was addicted to that game. I don't think I ever won. I got the second place one time, but they don't have like online competitive games, PC across the board. It's wonderful. But gosh darn it, they have games like Tetris 99 and Mario Kart. And for some reason, they just scratched that itch. But I'm going to wait until it dies down. I'm going to wait a few months until I get it because I'm not waiting in line for anything nowadays.
So them also adding in the GameCube on the virtual console. Like I loved my GameCube. And I'm kind of like, okay, I've got to buy one of those controllers before I buy the console because those controllers will be $150 rather than like $70 within 6 months. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the controller, but I don't know if I'm going to get the console. But man, those GameCube games being there on the virtual console. And like I said, my girlfriend's already got the subscription, so we've got access to all of those. So having that as a possibility, I'm like, okay. But I have the original Switch and I played the newer Legend of Zelda games and did not complete them because that's not Zelda to me. And I played a lot of Mario Kart for a while, but I just kind of get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. So I was trying to like 3-star everything and I was like, all right, I'm done now. But the new Mario Kart looks fun. There's a couple of games that look fun that they've announced, and we do have another Nintendo Direct that is happening on, I believe, April 17th.
Yeah.
Where they're probably going to talk Switch 2 stuff again, and then I would not be surprised if they have another one or two planned before we get the release in May or June.
Awesome. Yeah, no,
it's pretty good to me. I haven't played a Nintendo console in a while, since Wii probably. And definitely Wii was the last one that I played. I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, it's been a while. The new Mario Kart looks really good. It's got like off-road, like open world, and all sorts of new modes and stuff.
It looks interesting.
It looks fun, and I look forward to playing like some of the old Zelda games that I've missed out recently. And Donkey Kong looks pretty good. I think the best thing about it, the fact that they have it bundled for like what was it, 500?
500 to get the console and
with Mario Kart.
Yeah, 450 without
that's an
Mario
$80
Kart.
game. That's a steal right there. So
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
so $80 game for $50. You get the bundle. So I'll probably end up doing that. And then of course that Dustbloods game looks really good.
Anybody else have anything they want to say about the Switch? My main thing is, real quick before if anybody else wants to pipe up, I had a lot of stick drift and a lot of issues with my Switch when I got it right out the gate, which I'm glad I did. There were some enjoyable games on there, but their hardware with Nintendo always has problems right out the gate. I think everything does, but
everything does.
Yeah,
don't be the first person to buy something.
Yeah, let everybody else be the guinea pig, especially if you're in Peru.
The wheelchair basketball game actually. The wheelchair basketball game looks kind of fun. Like it looks like Rocket League, but on another level. And I'm like, I kind of want to check that out.
Honestly, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was actually getting ready early this morning when I was watching the announcement. When they announced the wheelchair.
I started laughing, but then I was like, I don't know, that looks kind of cool too.
Not only that it looks cool, but I'm like, Joe Swanson video game from Family Guy. Now they can only get Patrick Warburton to like do the voice. But yeah, that's where my mind went. I was like, man, they kind of bent the knee a little bit to like ableism, or just like people who are like able, like, oh yeah, but we gotta cater to.
I
they
think-
are, but paraplegic sports or Olympics are a real thing, so I understand they want to be seen, but
I
like,
think the reason they did that was they were trying to show how you can like use the different controls at the same time to do different things, and that just
I could think
happened
of
to
something
be
way
the-
easier than that. Make a
Like
tank
what?
game.
Oh, a
Each-
tank game would be
Each track. That's all you
But
gotta do.
There's potential for that too, though, right? So yeah, maybe somebody was a little bit like, oh, we gotta have some representation or something like that. But like, there's potential with having something like that, and it's reminiscent of like the Wii making you like work out, right? Like
Yeah.
you're actually moving and doing something, and like I don't know, there's something there.
it is something there. So I was thinking the same thing of like, if they want to be active, they could have made an easy, what all the millennials are into, pickleball. Instead, we got crippleball.
So I have a unique perspective on this, and it's because of somebody my dad was friends with growing up. And there's a movie you should see, which is really great. So the movie's called Murder Ball. If anybody hasn't seen it,
yes,
wheelchair basketball is based. it's basically like Demolition Derby with crippled people and basketball. It's freaking awesome. There's a reason they call it Murder Ball. The second reason is in the 80s, there was a guy named Landon Turner that was going to play for Indiana University, and he got in a car wreck and was paralyzed, and he started making the push for wheelchair basketball. And he would do tournaments in the city that we lived in. And so my dad would help him out with that and stuff like that. And I got to meet him. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm not saying I'm a farthest thing from woke you'll ever meet in your life, but it's just like, if you've seen Murder Ball, you'll be like, okay, this game might be cool, because Murder Ball is an awesome movie. And like, just because they can't walk anymore, don't think they're going to let up. It's
if
like,
you've watched them actually play, they go hard. Like they're running into each other full speed and trying to like grab the ball out of somebody's hands. And
it's great.
Don't they use like the wheelchair to like bump each other? They're like, like when they're like, they fucking
What are they gonna say? Ouch, my leg.
No, they're gonna break your leg. You might not feel
Yeah.
they might not feel it, but it's gonna be broken.
So I think it's kind of cool, as long as they don't like. I have a feeling, because I know they're kind of starting to adopt a little bit of they're starting to touch the precipice of DEI and Bridge, but
they did a little bit. They seem to be pulling out a little bit too.
Yeah, this is. I don't think this is like that, even though it has wheelchairs, because wheelchair basketball, if you've ever seen an actual game, is really fun. Sorry, my voice is.
The other thing is they created a straight competitor to Rocket League by making this game.
I love this one. I'm open. Yeah, I've done that many times, especially playing in the inner city. Anyways, but
I'll give them one thing. You can do 360 freaking dunks on that.
That's pretty cool.
That did look pretty cool.
That's pretty
awesome. Well, I think I would say at the most at the very the bird's eye view of this, it is a mixed review. Some people are waiting, some people are excited, like Jess in the chat. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She's
but
getting that game day one.
Krista.
But yeah, Krista, I thought she was gonna like pass out. She needed a paper bag. She's like, oh my goodness. When she sucked Herbie, yeah, like chill daddy. Yeah. But anyways, does anybody else have anything else to say on this that we didn't cover? Or because it is very contentious. It wasn't like the original Switch. That was like, I felt like everybody rushed out to go get that.
Yeah.
But this one, not so much. People are a little more pensive, even though a lot of people are going to buy it. A lot of people are like, I'll wait.
It's just mostly the fact that the $80 price tag is like, that's the only thing that's really holding people back.
Yeah, that one is
a stupid decision. It's like
the Switch can still move me over. We just don't know anything about it yet.
Yeah.
Nintendo has always kind of had that reputation of having the lowest price when it came to their consoles too.
Right.
Yeah, because it's smaller and
it's portable,
and the graphics are.
Well, they've been around a lot longer too. So
just like the people that make them.
Cell phone, huh?
It's worse because that's a Korean speaking ill against the Japanese. We know about you guys.
So something that is not contentious is Cassy Soba's new book that's coming out, Project 7. care to give us a little more of an insight? One more pitch. Let's do the elevator pitch for the people in the back that haven't heard it yet.
And care to show David off again?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I'll do the smaller version of him. There he is.
No, they want the big boy.
I'll take
ladies
it.
want the big boy.
Okay.
Hey, all right,
Oh,
ladies.
dang,
all right,
I have to
ladies.
fight Yo Pops
All
now.
right. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, like I
So
said,
real
it's
quick,
a,
elevator pitch for everybody in the back in case they didn't hear it earlier.
it was heavily influenced by Devil May Cry 3 and 4. He's kind of a combination of Dante's personality from DMC 3 and Nero's personality in DMC 4, as in he's a little like a teenager brooding. If you don't know the storyline, he's 17 years old. He's the son of a billionaire. He's kidnapped, taken to this underground facility where they experiment on him, and he turns him into like a vampire hybrid. He tries to escape the first time, but he fails, and the second time he escapes, he finds out that 7 years has passed. This ex-scientist, ex-military guy who had originally tried to take down the guys who were responsible for Project 7, he finds David, takes him in, he helps him, kind of nurses him back to health, and they work together to find out who's behind this, stop him, and they also still have to be fighting these werewolves with hooves, creatures that start appearing in the city at night. So it's got a bit of superhero in it. I'd say it has a little goth in it. That's where I guess it would be like Devil May Cry. It has kind of that feel to it. So it's a lot of fun. I had like so much fun writing the story because it's like when you're writing a story, you write the characters and it just takes over. The story just starts writing itself, and you're just kind of just typing out what you're seeing in your imagination. And it's had like so much fun with this book. So and it's going to be one of a trilogy. So I'm working on book 2 and 3 right now. 2 will hopefully be out before the end of the year. So yeah, I just really appreciate the support. This story.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun, and you might want to get some body pillows printed. I'm just saying.
That's an idea.
Market for it on the
Yeah,
same
there's a
row as
market.
you.
I think it's got legs.
I think Mo's gained the first one.
I'll just look at him. I'm like, one day I'll have ass like that one. But anyways, yeah. So good luck on your book. I'm sure it's going to sell well.
You.
It looks very interesting. I always love the sci-fi aspect of vampires and werewolves. That just always interests me a lot. So I'll have to get that. Why, Mo, do you want one? Why not? She sold it to me. It's not my fault. Cassie's a good salesperson. Give me a break.
But then your wife's going to take it from you. And she's
Oh, damn.
And on that note,
I'll send you 2.
Let's start the outros.
Wait, hold on. We got a couple super chats. I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I have to finish up right here. So.
Go ahead. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Let's finish him up right here, real quick. Isaac, thank you for the $2. Ban hoodie now. 360 Master Race. Well, that's debatable. All right, we'll run these real quick. Yo, Jeff up north. What's going on, Jeff up north? Gifted 1 GCA membership. Let's go. Thank you so much, Jeff. Hope you're doing well out there. All right, let's go. Tobias Hayden, member for 1 month. Thank you for the 1 month staying on for 1 month. Jesus Christ. I'm only late and gay for the furry gang. Gang. Let's go. All right, and who do we got here? Orange Gonten from the great state of Texas, $1.99. Let's go. Ghost in the Darkness is criminally underrated.
That's what everybody says, and that was the sentiment back in the day too. So I think that might be a good one for the Discord at some point in the near future because I haven't seen it and I've always wanted to. So there you go. Sub to Cassy on YouTube. So all right. Well, let's do outros here, starting with PS3 Stan, Mexican Italian Hoodie D.
Sorry, you guys can't handle the truth, but the Call of Duty is offline for 24 hours, so I've been like going through some.
That explains it.
Oh, you should play Fortnite. It's pretty similar to that game, I heard.
They took Godzilla out, so I have no interest in Fortnite. But I'm going to see Minecraft at some point this weekend here. Not looking forward to it, but sorry. We do it for you. We do it for the audience. That's all I got.
Yo Pop's gonna get a what for that.
All right. And then we had one more super chat come in there.
Do right here.
Sorry about that. Yo Pop's my
Alright.
bad.
I got Nerd Files with the 1 GCA membership. Let's go. Thank you, Nerd Files.
Sure.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And let's go.
All right, Naganol.
Share my screen, please.
Yeah, well, once it's up there. There you go.
This right here, this is a mod's best friend. It's called Linktree. Cassie, you might want to look into getting this because you have a lot of links. Very customizable. You know me too. See, I got my YouTube channel, my Kick, on Off the Hip with ABF. That's on YouTube. Probably ditch my Rumble because Rumble sucks. Instagram. Got Criticless reviews up. So yeah, you can find all my links on my Linktree. Just posted that over there, and yeah, check me out.
Yeah,
and you originally made that for your OnlyFans and
yeah,
something else, right?
I think that's well done.
Okay, I understand.
Is that where you sell your dirty clothes, Nagy?
Yes.
I knew it.
I didn't know there was a handicapped OnlyFans.
Oh, damn. Cassie fits
kidding.
right in.
I'm just kidding.
Hold on.
You can come back anytime.
Yes. Can you tell Cassie's been to the Discord quite a bit?
Too
We're gonna
much.
have a watch party after this in the Discord, and we're also trying to do like a Aqua Teen Hunger Force watch party at some point.
Oh my goodness.
Go. I'll be there.
Let me
for
know
that
when we
one.
get to the Brood Witch and South Bronx diet, and I'll be there.
South
South
Bronx diet.
South Bronx Paradise is what he calls it.
Oh yeah,
South-
Parasite.
We should
Yeah.
get Gooch in there because he can do a meatwad voice pretty
Oh yeah.
well.
Slip out.
Yeah. The bun is in your mind.
Wow.
Yeah, the bun is in your mind.
That's from like the
That's
Space
the
Force
original.
episode.
That's the
Yeah,
original.
Space
film.
the
Space
pilot.
Oh,
Force.
okay. We got to because we got to do that. Absolutely.
We should try to find that one if we can.
Magda, continually in the process of escaping the worst state in the union. Sorry.
Yes, working on that. But in the meantime, yeah, going to see Minecraft, unfortunately, and it's already looking forward to Vegas, which is definitely a bright point of my life. So can't wait to see everybody. 2 more weeks, and we're gonna have some fun. But yeah, that's probably all that's happening right now.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as always, it's always a pleasure. And then we have Cassy Soba. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Again, thank you guys for inviting me. Really appreciate the support. I
A nice soft
being
golf for the subversively vicious Cassy Soba. You don't know you've been attacked till it's too late. She's like a cobra.
Yeah, I'll give her one of those right there too.
I've been watching G&G way too long.
That's all right. Yes, welcome. You're amongst friends. So, well, good luck with your book. Honestly, go check it out.
you.
It looks very awesome, very interesting.
If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see some trailers for the book, and you also see like I'm starting to do some gaming on there. So
Awesome.
Still working it
Cool.
out, but yeah, I'll be having some.
Aren't we all? Yes. And then we-
I got him. I got you. Somebody was posting unwanted
There you go.
spam in chat, and I reported it.
Well, check Cassie out. Give her some subs. Absolutely. And then we have Nomi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
That's a negative one. That's a negative one right there.
Nomi and all. Yeah. Hi.
I'm intentionally awkward, guys. So unlike Nagranol, it comes naturally to him. But yeah, so you can catch me on X on Know Me Without You. I think I'm gonna start doing cooking streams on Tuesdays now. It was a pretty big success when I did it last week. I just baked I baked the cake, the London fog cake for our birthday last week. I ate 2 giant buns of cakes. Yeah, so I think I'll do that because tonight I made the food. So yeah, just send me some recipes that you want to see me make, and I'll do it. if it's in, if
I was
it's
gonna
available
say.
for me, because I don't think I can get fresh lobster because I'm pretty landlocked where I'm at. Yes, but other than that, you can always catch me on X at No Me Without You. And then yes, Isaac, I do cook. Can I cook steak on a steam? I could do that. You know what I'll do? I think I'll just get like a little griddle and just like set it up right here on my little desk area and just like put my camera like, look, guys.
That'll
steak.
be the easiest money you ever make, because if you're going to do it Isaac style, all you do is you put the steak on the grill, you leave for an hour, and then you come back.
Oh,
you go watch Minecraft and then come back and your steak is done.
We almost forgot the most important question. Cassie, how do you like your steak?
I like it medium.
There.
Boom. Good job.
Good.
There you go.
Good answer.
All right.
Good answer.
We almost missed that one.
Yep.
Hayden.
Yeah. So I and making my way back into making YouTube videos, but there's been too many video games that are coming out, and I just keep playing video games instead of making videos. I'm a bad YouTuber, but damn, I'm enjoying the video games, and hanging out with all of these guys, and happy to be here as always. This was a great show. Cassie, thank you so much for coming on. I cannot wait to get your book and read it and give a couple of thoughts on it. Pineapple on pizza. That's a good question. I will, for once, side with Tobias Hayden. What does everybody think of pineapple on pizza? Because I think it's perfectly acceptable with the right toppings.
And the right base. It has to have barbecue sauce base.
Yeah. If it's in front of me, I'll eat it, but it's something like I won't go out and order.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but it's not my go-to.
Needs to be Hawaiian.
I'm okay with it.
Nomi, don't discriminate. That's what she's
I'm
trying
not
to say.
I'm not discriminating anything. I'm just saying, like, they live amongst us. I will accept it.
Pineapple is my favorite fruit. You throw it on a pizza, I'm gonna enjoy it probably, as long as it has the right flavor complements.
So that too, but I also forgot I'm allergic to pineapple, so that's the reason why I don't.
All right. I'm slightly allergic also.
Oh yeah.
Do you get cuts in your mouth, ABS?
No, it makes my skin itch.
I get that with tomatoes, but yeah, I get itchy, and then also acai. I found out I'm allergic to acai as well.
What is that?
Acai.
It's like acai.
It's like a fruit.
Acai.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's like a blueberry fruit, whatever.
big deal.
Yeah.
It's good. It sounded like you were saying S-I-E.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
This makes you break out. Too much.
You said it like 3 letters, like S-I-E, not acai.
No, I'm allergic to DEI. That's what I'm allergic to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to bullshit. That's what I am.
Okay.
All right. And right before I get into my outro and ABF show.
Hold on. We got. I think we got a couple. We got like 2 super chats.
Yes. That's what I was about to say. Please go ahead.
Okay. I think Nerf Files came up with one more with the gifted membership. Thank you,
dude.
Nerf Files. And then Orange Content $1.99. We must show Isaac the Boondocks.
He would like it.
Oh my god.
Oh, the cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much.
The weapon. Yeah.
So I am Mo Zamboni. I do the Monday Hangover on Mondays at 6 p.m. I will be on Midnight's Edge After Dark every so often, starting off, and I will be doing Late Game of GCA and then ABF Off the Hip every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and any other time other than that. But it's been a pleasure.
ABF's outro.
Yeah, let me do my outro really quick.
I was saying he's the last one. I was giving him the outro.
And go check out Yo Pops.
Memberships.
Go check out Yo Pops 215 on YouTube. I'm gonna go stream Schedule 1. Check me out there right after this. Peace.
Yeah, I was gonna say we saw how much bigger he is than me. I was giving him the floor. So
whoa.
Go ahead.
So what you're saying, Mo?
Excuse
is
me
that
while I whip this out.
You've seen it and you wanted to taste it.
Oh God.
Oh.
Just curious. He's just curious.
Well,
I'm done.
Thank you for the segue, Nomi. That was perfect. I am currently 2 subscribers away from 1,200.
Oh,
nice.
Damn it.
Hey.
Wait, did you say 200 or 2,000?
Sorry, 1,200.
Okay, 1,200.
1,200. And then, oh man, I thought I shared my window. One sec. Let me share tab. I now have merch in a merch store thanks to Mo Zamboni making the design. So,
Oh.
The white
and
one went through, huh?
The white one went through while we were on stream, but I added it and moved some stuff around. The shop's looking a little bit better now. But yeah, they held it for review on the first one because I typed in "guns don't kill people" as the design name, and they're like, you can't do that. And then they put it on like some sort of review status and wouldn't let me put it in, even though the black one went through right after. So
They reviewed your design. Oh my goodness.
yeah, so I just I put the K and then the asterisk a couple times, 3 times to block out the word kill. But yeah, I haven't gotten a shirt myself yet, so I don't know how good they are. But the Spread Shop does really good T-shirts on the premium shirt, which is what you can order there. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Not to out him, but this is Gooch's shop, right?
It's the same shop that Gooch uses. I noticed that Wicked Virtue uses the same shop also.
Oh,
she just put some merch out, so shout out to her.
Well, looks like we might have to.
Wicked Virtue, Wicked Virtue is going to be on Off the Hip next Monday. By the way.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Nice.
let's go.
Isaac
and
apparently
Wick.
wants 98 people to unsubscribe.
In ABF, here's the reason. Here's one of the reasons why I wanted you to be the last one. What do we got coming up in 2 weeks? I'm excited.
In 2 weeks, we are going to be in Las Vegas for the Nerdrotic meetup. Let's see here. Jeremy's not going to be there, but mostly everybody else will. And that Wednesday, when we normally have our stream, we have booked the Salty Nerd podcast.
Yes.
And we're going to have to do it, I think, like an hour and a half earlier than usual to accommodate this. Because the Salty Nerd, they actually have another appointment to get to at a certain time, which we might be going to that same thing, by the way. But yeah, so we're going to have to do it a tiny bit early. We did that for Jeremy and it worked out.
So we're taking bets on who will leap over the table and attack who first. So in the Discord, let us know your comments. But yeah, no, that's really going to be fun. I'm super excited to do that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So.
It's just being like nerd slapping.
A lot of different fighting styles. We have Yo Pops, me, ABF. ABF doesn't fight; he just shoots. Asks questions later. So
yeah,
so
I'm like Indiana Jones, just pull it out.
Whoa! Wow, whip this out. All right. So thank you everybody for coming out tonight. We'll be here next week. I'm not sure who the guest is, but thank you everybody for coming out. We're starting this next year off with a bang. Thank you everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
1200.
Everyone has AIDS. My grandma and my dog go blue.
We'll do it live.
This really triggers me.
Let them fight.
Say hello to my little friend. Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just gotta backdoor the phone system.
My name, yo, Pop. I speak at the English.
Once I got in there, I hooked up with Jeremy.
That means you're gay.
I just want this. I almost used the F word.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
What's happening, hot stuff?
I could go really hard into this stuff.
Take the pants off. Take your pants off.
I'm looking at porn.
Oh, no more Yankee, my wanky.